Hello, good morning, and happy Saturday. I hope that you are well. Ugh, it's nice to be able to be live and in person. It's nice. It's always nice to be able to have that interaction. So I hope that you are well. I hope that you can hear me all right. I see I got my sounds. All right. It's so nice. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this sound. Literally right before I hit the button, the sound just started acting crazy. So we're gonna see what's going on with this. Cause it just wasn't acting that way before. I have no idea what's going on. So it's just like, all right, why today? It's always something, right? It's always something. You try to get the lights and everything right. The new setup, yes. Hello. I see we already got a light coming in. Hello, hello. It's always something. It's always where it's like, all right, you're on this journey and you're trying to get everything set up. I'm going to show at some point like a behind the scenes, but it's definitely like, oh my gosh, like trying to just see everything. All right, we got Tamisha. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Can't wait to see you in the retreat. Cannot wait. All right, we're going to get started, and I'm going to hope that this music is kind today. I am going to hope that this music is kind today. I tell you. All right, we got Magic Shot. Good morning. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you, thank you. And yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate you for giving me that confirmation. It's the music that I tell you, you fix one thing and then you gotta fix another thing. It's always something. You never know. You never know what's going on, but it's all right. We're gonna pick our intention word either way, because yoga is not always about the music, lights, all the stuff. It's one about making sure that you are focused on you, because this is that time that you get to spend with you, and I am thankful that you allow me to be a part of that. So we're going to get our intention word picked out. All right. And I'm going to just hope that the live energy is going to be, the music gods will help me today and make sure this music stays on. All right. Give the cards some energy. I think I like this one on my thumb. All right. And as you get everything, today's practice, we're going to have a slow flow today. So if you were hoping to have like some energy, oh, you're going to sweat. You are going to sweat today. So I hope that you're ready. I hope that you're ready. Oh, okay. I do hope. This is always a good one, because even when there's a slow flow, sometimes you have to give yourself this. And I'm going to show you in a second what it is. All right. I'm afraid to turn this music up because it was acting a little bit crazy. So we're going to see. All right. All right. We got our moderator. Hello, moderator. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Everyone sounds great. Let's go. Let's get it. Are we ready for the intention word? All right. So today's intention word, and I think this has come up a lot and I need it, okay? Today's intention word is grace, all right? So just give me that grace, okay? Give this music some grace. You see, I'm hearing it already again, doing something. And what I think is actually happening, because there are so many electronics and now the lights themselves are Bluetooth, and I think that is starting to interfere. So don't worry, I'm going to figure it out because I love the tech. So I'm going to figure it out. But I want to say it's the interference from all the Bluetooth that's now in this room, because this room has been high tech, okay? So I think that's what it is. But don't worry, I'm going to figure that out. All right. Are we ready to get ourselves started? Again, this is going to be a slow flow. I want you to get your blocks, get everything that you need, because we're going to hold our postures a little bit longer than we normally would. So that's really going to allow you to kind of get into that stretch, where a lot of times you might say, "Oh, that stretch feels good," and then we go on to the next one. No, you're going to be able to really get into that stretch, really be able to feel that stretch. So I want you to be able to have that. All right, let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have a lot of different things going on, like I said, just trying to make sure that I'm looking at every screen. All right, are we ready to get into our practice? Now remember, your blocks, have them handy. I'm going to go ahead and pull these a little bit closer so they are right here ready to go for me. All righty, let's go ahead and settle ourselves in, get ourselves nice and comfortable. I'm going to do this because I really feel like it's the Bluetooth. So let's see. Okay. Whew. I'm going to hope that it stays with me. This is when it's live. You can't really just stop and control things. Anyway, let's get going. Thank you to my moderator for putting the intention word inside of the chat. Today's intention word is grace. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our practice today. Go ahead and get yourself grounded on the mat. And again, this is a slow flow. Doesn't mean we're not going to have any less fun, all right? So get yourself nice and relaxed. Come to a nice comfortable position, just allowing your body to just woo-saw it out. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Let everything come down. That felt good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Allowing your shoulders to descend. Maybe bringing your gaze down toward your toes, or maybe gently just closing your eyes, whatever feels good to you. And just allow your breathing to come nice and soft, in through your nose and out through your nose. Coming back to that intention of grace, giving yourself the grace today to be able to move and feel your body, and even that grace to maybe be gentle with your body as you move throughout the practice today. So I want you to remember to do that. So we're going to take one more full cycle of breath. And as we inhale in, we exhale and bring our chin down towards our chest. Remembering to still lift through the shoulders. And on that inhale, take the chin up towards the ceiling. And exhale, taking it back down towards the ground. And on that inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Maybe extending out that left hand. Remember, I'm your mirror. And taking it back in, back to center, other side. Again, you can extend out the hand. Really begin to feel that stretch come all the way down. And take it back. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, taking everything down. Maybe even bringing your hands out in front of you. Lowering your forearms. Just allowing your body that opportunity to relax. Maybe you give it a gentle rock from left to right. Gently walking it over to the right side. And then gently over to the left. And nice and soft, coming back to center. And on that inhale, slowly beginning to walk yourself back up to a nice comfortable position. We're going to bring our feet out in front of us, gently giving those legs and toes a little shake. All right, let's go ahead and bring ourselves to our tabletop position. All right, we're here in our tabletop position. Gently sway from left to right. Remember, this is going to be a nice slow flow, so I want you to just be able to let your body get comfortable here, nice and slow, beginning to rock from side to side. And when you're ready, start to make your circles. You can make them as big or small as you like. Remember, you can start from the back and then right and left. Doesn't matter which way you go with your circles because we are going to do both sides. So if you're not on the side that I'm on, that's okay. We are going to do both. Gentle pause and go the opposite way with your circles. And gently pause at the back. Bring your hips towards your heels. Walk your hands out in front. Take your forehead down towards the ground. Let your body just relax here. Allowing your hips to start to come down towards your heels. Maybe they don't come down all the way, and that's okay. Gently feeling that stretch along the quads and the hips. On that inhale, we're going to look towards the hands. Come back up to your tabletop position. We're going to take our right hand. We're gently going to bring that hand under with the palms facing up. The top of the hand comes down on the mat. Just gently feel a nice stretch along the top of the arm. Continue to feel that stretch. And then release it, give it a shake out. And we're going to swap it over to the opposite side. Remember, just getting a nice stretch here. And then nice and gently begin to shake that out. We have our hands right at the front. We're going to gently begin to walk our hands out towards the side of our mat. So facing your hands towards the side of your mat, you're gently going to rock from left to right. So just warming up those fingers, pressing your fingers in towards the mat. We're light on our wrists, just warming up our arms here. And then maybe you can walk your hands towards the fingertips towards your body, so gently beginning to turn those hands around. It's okay if you need to keep it off towards the side, perfectly okay. You can bring those hands towards you, that's fine. And just give it a little rock from left to right. Just keep moving. And bring it gently back towards the center. We're going to bring those knees out nice and wide, child's pose right here. Walk the hands out in front. Take a breath. On that inhale, gently come back up. We're going to bring that right foot right beside our right hand. So bring that right foot up. Remember, I'm your mirror. So this is my left, but your right. We're going to gently rock forward and back. Just opening up that hip. Opening up those hamstrings, those quads. I want you to rock forward and back. So forward and back. And then I want you to bring your hand around. We're gently going to bring ourselves all the way up. We're in our low crescent lunge here. We'll bring those hips forward. Gently begin to just bring those hips forward. Now that other hip is going to want to come up. I want you to gently begin to bring that hip back in line with the opposite hip. Back toe can be tucked or untucked, whatever's comfortable for you. Just gently begin to lean into that front knee. Lift up through the chest, feeling that stretch even come towards that quad on the opposite leg. Very nice. On that exhale, we're going to lower the hands down. Begin to rock back for your half split. There we go. Bring it back. Keep breathing. We're going to flex our toe back. And we want to make sure that hip is nice and comfortable. So give your hip a lot of room, give your legs a lot of room. Even if you want to bring that leg off to the side, that's okay, to make room for your hip to bring it back. Whatever feels comfortable for you. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring that foot back down. So you're bringing in just a little bit. Begin to lean forward. Come back into that low crescent lunge. Keep breathing. I know those legs are probably already like, ooh-wee. Lower it down. Come back to your half split. Again, you can always bring that leg out to the side, whatever feels comfortable to you. Remember to lift up through the chest. Take it down. Come back into your low crescent lunge. On that exhale, let's lower the hands back down. We're going to take that front foot, bring it right back to our tabletop position. So I'm going to come here and show that tabletop position. Go ahead and give it a rock from left to right. And then gently bring the opposite foot right to the outside of the hands. You got this. On that inhale, go ahead and sweep the arms up into your low crescent lunge on the other side. Keep breathing. Take one more full cycle of breath. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. On that exhale, we'll go ahead and bring those hands down. And we'll start to float that foot back into our half split. Remember, you can always just heel toe out that foot just a little bit more to the side. We always are a little bit different with our bodies. We're not symmetric. So remember that hip may be a little tighter on this side or maybe the other side. Be kind, give yourself the grace. On that exhale, gently bring that foot down. Come back up into your crescent lunge. Don't worry, we're going to build on this pose, so I hope that you're getting used to this. On that exhale, bring it down. Float the foot back. Remember to go ahead and bring that hip back in line. On that exhale, bring the foot forward. Come back into your low crescent lunge. All right, this is our last one right here. Bring it back. All right, half split. Maybe lift up a little bit more into that chest. Bringing that hip back in line. And then on that exhale, lower it down. Come back into that low crescent lunge. Lift up through the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling. On that exhale, bring the hands back down. We're going to bring that foot back to our tabletop position. Go ahead and give it a rock from left to right. All right. We're going to tuck our toes. I'm going to come back to this side. Tuck our toes. Push up for our first downward facing dog of our practice. Let's pedal out our feet. Bend opposite knees. Just go ahead and give those knees a little opening. The back of our legs, a little stretch. Maybe shake your head yes and no. And go ahead and bring it to stillness. Shift the weight towards the heels. We're going to bring that belly up towards the spine. Take a moment here in your downward facing dog and feel free to modify at any point. So if you need to come down and maybe even do puppy pose, that's okay as well. You can always modify here instead of downward facing dog, whatever feels comfortable for you. All right, let's walk our hands towards the back of our mat, towards our feet. Keep a very, very generous bend into your knees. Let the belly hang on the thighs. Keep breathing. Let the head surrender. Maybe giving it a little rock from left to right. Grabbing opposite elbows. Letting your head and your shoulders surrender down. We're going to shift the weight into the balls of the feet, really feeling that stretch along the back of the legs. Taking our time here. Really feeling that stretch along the legs. On that exhale, let's release the hands nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. We're gently going to roll up into a comfortable standing position. All the way into our extended mountain pose. Bring those arms up overhead. Slight back bend, press the hips forward. On that exhale, lower it all the way down. Forward fold right here. On that exhale, let's walk the hands out to our tabletop position or a plank pose. If you're in your plank pose, you can have those feet together or apart, or go ahead and take your knees down into your supported plank, whatever feels good for you. We're just gonna hold this wherever we are for just 3 more breaths here. Allow those shoulders to come back. You can, if you're in your plank pose, you can bring your shoulders over your wrists. Just allowing your body to relax and get comfortable here in this pose. And then we bring our knees down, we bring our chest down, and just relax your body right here. So untuck your toes wherever you are. I'm going to move my block just a little bit away from my face. There we go. All right, we're going to bring those hands right underneath of our shoulders. We're gently going to begin to press into our hands, just gently lifting our chest. Bring your elbows towards your ribs. Gently lift your chest. On that exhale, lower your head down. We're going to bring those hands out towards the side of our mat. Again, we're going to lift our chest up with a little less resistance here. And then we're going to start to dip our shoulders. So dipping one shoulder down, look away. Take it back up. Dip the other shoulder down. And take it up. We're going to dip again 2 times on each side. So do this to your own breath. All right, this is my last one on this side. And now my last one on this side here. Lower everything down into the center. Take the hands back underneath of the shoulders. Gently press into the hands. Lift through the chest. Maybe if it's comfortable, we lift our hands off of the mat. Just gently having our chests up with just that back strength. On that exhale, lower the hands down, lower the head. We're going to tuck those toes. We're going to shift the weight back into a child's pose. Now remember, you can come here at any time. Take the gaze towards the hands. Come back to your tabletop position. All right, let's start back with those crescent lunges and those half splits. So bring the foot to the outside of the hand. All right, begin to bring yourself up into your crescent lunge. Low crescent lunge right here. Bring the hips forward. On that exhale, let's shift the weight back into your half split. Bring it back forward. Low crescent lunge. Oh, I can't wait to bring you through the rest of this flow. I didn't say it was gonna be easy though. It's gonna be slow, but it's not gonna be that easy, all right? We're gonna work. Crescent lunge right here. You can bring those hands together, lift through the chest, bring those hips forward. Take it back down into your half split right here. Last one, low crescent lunge. On that exhale, I want you to bring that inside hand down towards the inside of the foot. So outside hand down towards the inside of the foot. And we're going to sweep the opposite hand up. Just gently begin to twist our bodies here. Gentle twist. We want to bring that hip, take it right back down. Pressing the knee in towards the center of our body. There we go. Lift through the hand. Maybe gaze up towards the hand. On that inhale, we're going to take that front hand. We're going to bring it all the way down. Take the back hand up. So reverse our crescent reverse right here. Bring it up. We're starting to build into that flow. Take the hand back down. Both hands come back to the inside of the foot. We're going to step that foot back. Give it a rock from left to right. All right, let's do that same thing on the opposite side. Again, take the opposite foot forward. Come up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, half split. Bring that back foot up. Give yourself the grace. Feel that stretch in between the hips. Take it down. Bring it back up into your crescent lunge. Let's take it down. And bring it back up. And take it down. We have two more like this. Bring it back up. Take it down. Last one, bring it up. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper. On that exhale, let's go ahead and take it down. We're going to step that front foot back, come back to your tabletop position, rock it out right here. Bring the gaze towards the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, or puppy pose right here, whatever feels comfortable to you. Keep breathing. Allow the belly to come up towards the spine. If the heels don't come all the way down, what you can do is walk the feet in. You can bend the knees, whatever feels comfortable to you. We want to get the outside edge of the feet to be down on the ground. So whatever that looks like for you, we're opening up our hip. Gaze towards your hands. We're going to come to our supported or full plank, bringing those shoulders over the wrists. Whatever that looks like for you, bring those shoulders back. We're in our plank pose. Whatever that looks like again for you. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Untuck your toes. Place your hands behind your shoulder, right underneath your shoulders. Lift up through the chest. Keep breathing. Take the head down, take the chest down. Walk your hands out to the outside of the mat. Gently lift the chest. Drop one shoulder down. Look to the opposite elbow. Take it back up. Drop the other shoulder down. And take it back up. And again, one more on each side. Shoulder dips feel so amazing. And lower everything down. We're going to do one more lift through the chest. Maybe we take our hands off and we lift those hands up as well as we lift up through the chest. Taking the hands back underneath the shoulders, push back to your tabletop position, and then come to your child's pose. All right, are we ready to build a little bit more in our flow? Let's come back to our tabletop position. We're gonna come back, bringing that right foot to the outside of the hands. Bring it right back into that lunge position, our crescent lunge. And then bring those arms up overhead for our low crescent lunge. Take the shoulders back, chest up high. Now again, you can always get comfortable here. You can always go back as far as comfortable for you. Listen to your body. Lift through the chest. On that exhale, we're going to take the hands down, half split right here. Maybe your body's getting a little bit more comfortable here with that half split. Maybe you're feeling that stretch. I want you to lift up a little bit higher with your chest. Maybe take those shoulders back. And then if it's comfortable for you, you maybe can frame the hands. Start to bring your chest down towards your leg. Really feel that stretch come along the back of the leg. Whatever feels good to you. On that inhale, lift through the chest, press it forward, come back into that crescent lunge. Exhale, take it down. Half split right here. Again, you can always lift up through the chest, whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe if you'd like to bring it forward, still keeping that chest lifted, whatever's comfortable. Coming in for a little bit deeper stretch. Again, press it forward. Take the hands up. Now, I didn't mention, if you have a knee pad or something for your knees, feel free to get that handy if you don't already. You probably do. Take it down, last half split right here. Take those hands down, come back up to your crescent lunge. And remember, we're going to take that hand to the inside of the foot. We're going to sweep that opposite arm up overhead. Gaze up towards the hands. Open up through your chest. See if you can rotate that chest open just a little bit more. Inhale, we're going to come up in reverse. Bend into your front knee. Take it back. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way down to the inside of your foot. We're going to step that foot back, rock it out. Child's pose if that feels good. We're going to keep it moving. Come to the opposite foot here. All right. Lean in, get comfortable. When you're ready, crescent lunge right here. Lift it all the way up. Again, you can always bring it back. One side's always different than the other. Exhale, take it down, half split right here. Again, you can frame your hands with your foot. Breathe, lift through the chest. Maybe lower down a little bit more if that feels good to you. Really get into that stretch. Bring it forward, crescent lunge. Take it down, half split. It's the slow flow that really makes you start sweating. I don't know about you. Take it down, crescent lunge. Lower down, crescent lunge right here. Ooh, maybe you can go down a little bit further, whatever feels comfortable for you. This is our half split. Did I say crescent lunge? Half split right here. And now bring it forward. This is our last crescent lunge here. Maybe you bring it back. Take that hand down to the inside of the foot. Sweep the opposite arm up overhead. Really open up through the shoulder. Rotating that body. Gaze up towards the hand. Open up the chest. Feel the stretch in the hips. Inhale, let's reverse. Gaze up, push the hip forward. You got this. On that exhale, windmill the hands down. Step the hands to the inside of the foot. Step back. Rock the hips right here. Transition to your puppy or downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and pedal out the feet if that's comfortable. And then bring it to stillness. Letting the heels come down. Gently lifting up those kneecaps just a little bit. Really engaging your legs. Tucking your chin into your chest. Gaze towards your hands. We're going to come forward to our supported or regular plank, whichever one you got. Take 2 more breaths right here, wherever you are. And then on that exhale, we lower down, chin, knees, chest, and chin. Bring the hands right up underneath the shoulders. And maybe you like to lift off this time without any hands. Bring it up. Maybe you still like to keep those hands down, whatever you have. On that exhale, we bring the hands down. We transition ourselves into our tabletop position right here. Go ahead and tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe. Again, you can be in your puppy pose as well. Whatever's comfortable for you, puppy pose or downward facing dog. Very nice. Bring the gaze towards the hands. I want you to go ahead and bring the right foot to the front of the hands. Now you're welcome to stay here, whatever feels comfortable for you with the knee up, or you can keep that knee down, whatever feels good. All right, if that knee is up, we're gonna go ahead and feel that stretch. We're gonna take that hand to the inside of the foot, wherever we are, and we're gonna go ahead and twist it open. So wherever you are, go ahead and twist it open. We're getting just a little bit deeper into that stretch. That arm is up overhead. Gaze up towards the hand. All right, now here's where some of that strength comes in. If that knee is up, maybe you'd like to take it down for the first one. We're gonna go ahead and reverse. If not, you're gonna keep that knee up and reverse it open here, wherever you are. Keep breathing. Gaze up towards the hand, whatever's comfortable to you. On that exhale, let's bring those hands back down. If you have your knee up, we're gonna come back to our downward facing dog. Right here. Whew. That was intense. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite leg. So again, wherever you are, we're gonna bring that opposite foot forward to go ahead and frame the hand. All right, both hands are on the inside. Now again, we're gonna go ahead and come up and we'll bring it all the way up. What did we do? This one here? I'm forgetting the flow here. Here we go. Bring it up. Or we can bring it right here. I think this is what we did. There we go. Had to come back. Now again, we can reverse with the knee up. Take the hands up toward, the gaze up towards the hand. On that exhale, bring the hands back down to the inside of the foot. Step that front foot back, downward facing dog. Feel free to take child's pose at any time. Whew. It's the slow flow. Take the gaze towards the hands. We come out to our supported plank or our regular plank, taking the shoulders right over the wrists. We're here for 2 more breaths. And then begin to lower his knees, chin, chest, Lower it all the way down, untuck the toes. Take the hands underneath of the chest. Gently begin to lift through the chest here. You can take the hands up. Breathe. On that exhale, take those hands down. Come back to your tabletop position. Whew, I am really hot. I don't know about you. It can't be just all these lights, right? Let's bring the right foot back in front. Whew. Bring it back in front. Maybe we lean in a little bit deeper. Bring those hips down. Feel that stretch. We should be a little bit more open now, right? Maybe just a little bit. All right, if you want to come up and bring your knee off the ground, you can take that back knee off the ground. We're going to take that hand to the inside of the foot. Again, we're going to bring that arm back up. We're coming right back into that flow. And again, we're going to reverse. So if you're off of the knee, we bring it up. Woo, we're building that strength. Keep breathing. It's a breathe and a balance. On that exhale, we're going to take that hand down to the inside of the foot again, but this time we're just going to sweep that arm up all the way overhead. So we're not going to come all the way down. Feel free, you can always bring that knee down, whatever's comfortable to you. On that inhale, we're going to go right back to that reverse. Right back to the reverse. We're building the strength now. Keep breathing. You got this. On that exhale, let's window those hands down. Let's come back. Bring that front knee back. Give it a rock in your tabletop position. All right, we got the other side. You ready? All right, let's take that foot to the inside, to the outside of the hands. All right, again, if you're on your knee or if you'd like to come up with me, feel free to take that outside hand to the inside. Sweep the opposite arm up overhead. Keep breathing. Get nice and grounded. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and reverse. If you'd like to bring that knee off and push off, we're right here holding the balance. Balancing on the ball of the back foot. Keep lifting through, bending into the front knee. Keep breathing. On that exhale, let's take that hand down to the inside of the foot. Let's go ahead and sweep that arm overhead. You got this. On that inhale, let's reverse it again. Whew. Hold on to your balance. Even if you wobble, you come right back. On that exhale, let's bring those hands down. Step the foot back to your plank pose, supported or regular. Let's go ahead and shift the weight over the shoulders, the heels over the balls of the feet. 2 more breaths. Come back to your breathing. And on that exhale, lower yourself down, knees, chest, chin. Take those hands underneath of your shoulders. Untuck your toes, come back to your breath. On that exhale, go ahead and lift through the chest. Maybe take the hands off. I am glowing. On that exhale, lower it down, tuck the toes. Push back into your tabletop position. Give it a rock. Child's pose is always there. All right, whenever you need it, child's pose is always there. Let's go ahead and come back. We're going to bring that right foot to the outside of the hands. Again, you have that option to come off of the back knee or keep the knee down, whatever feels comfortable to you. If you'd like to come off of the back knee with me, take that outside hand to the inside of the foot again. Go ahead and sweep that arm up overhead. This is the last round of this, I promise. On that inhale, let's push up, reverse. You got this. Whew. I am glowing. On that exhale, take the hand to the inside, sweep that arm around, overhead. All right. Now here's where we're going to extend this pose just a little bit more. We're going to take the hand down and bring that hand that was up, that right hand to the top of the mat. We're going to bring that back foot forward just a little bit. Let's push off into our half split. Lift that back foot off the ground. Wherever you are, you can balance right here, keeping your hand right here wherever you are. Maybe you can take it into a full half split, taking that half hand off of the mat wherever you are. Breathe, open up through the chest. On that exhale, let's lower the hand. Let's lower that foot, come right back down into that lunge position. Let's go ahead and step that foot back. Give it a rock from left to right. Whew. All right, how was that? Can we do that on the other side? We got one more side. All right, let's bring that foot to the outside of the hand. Woo, I got the sweat dripping now. All right, again, you can come off of the back knee or keep it down, whatever feels good to you. You know where we're going. Let's go ahead and float that opposite hand up. Come up into your twist. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then let's go ahead and reverse. Breathe. Keep that bend into the front knee. We're nice and strong in our back foot. Keep breathing. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring that hand down to the inside. Sweep that arm overhead. Maybe rotate that chest open just a little bit more. Again, let's reverse one more time. You got this. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring the hand down. Let's bring that front hand all the way down in front of the mat. You know where we're going. Let's go to our half split right here. Keep breathing. This is our half moon. Let's go ahead and maybe float that opposite hand up if it feels comfortable. One hand is always better than the other. If you'd like to take a block, you can always take a block to lift you up just a little bit higher, whatever's comfortable. Keep breathing wherever you are. You can lift that foot, whatever's comfortable. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring the hands down. Step that back foot down, come back to your tabletop position, and then come to your child's pose for a well-deserved break right here. Take the forehead down, relax your body. Come back to your breath. Woo, you deserve it. Take a moment to breathe. Bring your hands, gaze towards your hands. Walk the hands back towards your body. Have a little seat here on your heels. Move your body around. You deserve this. You deserve this break. Just let it be right here. Let's take those knees to one side. Let's come down onto our sit bones. Bring those feet around in front. Come towards the front of your mat. Woo. Whose body is feeling it? All right. If your body is feeling it, mine is definitely feeling it, right? All right. Hold on to your knees. Lift up through the chest. Just let your body get comfortable right here. Let your body breathe. And then on that exhale, just let your body come all the way down. So gently, nice and slow. Maybe you hold on to the thighs, roll out the chest, and then hug the knees into the chest. Whew. Give it a rock from left to right. Release all those kinks out of your lower back. Whew. Now, I said it was going to be a slow flow, and I said it was going to be intense. So I tried to warn you. I did try to warn you. All right, we're going to hug in that right knee as we lower down the opposite leg. Just let your body relax right here. Now this can be a stretch right here where we're just feeling that hip flexor. We're feeling our quads maybe, especially from this knee right in towards our chest. I want you to extend that bent knee all the way up towards the ceiling. Flex the toe back. Maybe hold the back of the leg. Keep breathing. Keep that bend into the knee. Maybe rock from left to right if that feels good. And then let's put that bend back into the knee. We're going to cross that knee all the way over the body. Let it come all the way down. Take the hand to the thigh. Back hand comes out to a T. Look back towards that back hand. Just allowing your body to naturally open right here. This is our supine twist. Maybe find some space in between the hip and the ribs. Just allowing your body to open up just a little bit more. On that next inhale, let's go ahead and bring the knee back into the chest. And on that exhale, let's swap it out. Take the chin into the chest. Lower the opposite leg down. Breathe. On that exhale, let's go ahead and straighten the foot. Flex the toes back towards your body. Maybe bring the thigh in. Again, slight bend into the knee. Whatever's comfortable, you can rock it out. On that exhale, let's go ahead and place that bend back into the knee. As we cross the knee over our bodies, take that back hand out to a T. Look back towards your back hand. Now this is something where we're gonna want to hold that tension in our hip. But I invite you to just release the tension. Just let the hip relax. Looking back towards that back hand. Let your body get soft. And on that next exhale, let's come back to our back, hugging the knee in towards the chest. We're going to let that foot come down, knee bent. So that knee is going to be bent. We're going to lift up the opposite leg and cross it over. Figure 4 cross right here. This is our figure 4 cross. We're not going to do our pigeon just yet. We're going to let that foot fall all the way over to the side. So really just open up that hip just a little bit more. Maybe you hold on to the foot. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Releasing that opposite foot. Remember to breathe. Now, if it feels good to you, maybe you can reach down and grab that other foot and really begin to feel a little stretch here. Maybe bring that top knee up towards the ceiling and really begin to feel that stretch along the hip. Keep breathing. We're pressing the foot down and pressing that knee outward. Breathe. On that exhale, if you were holding on to that bottom foot, let's go ahead and release that back out. Release the top foot. Bring it back to center. Bring that foot to be flat on the mat again. Uncross your legs. Give it a little windshield wiper from left to right. Bringing it back up to center, we're going to cross over the opposite foot here. And again, taking that foot all the way down. Take that foot all the way down. You can place that hand on top of the foot. Opening up the knee. And again, if it feels good to you and if it's comfortable, you can go ahead and bring that foot up. Hold on to the top of that opposite foot. Bring that knee back to center. Release the tension on the hip. Let that hip come down. Let that hip open up. Release your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. We tend to hold on in this position. I want you to relax. Let your body begin to open up. We're going to release that bottom foot if we have it. Release the top foot. Come back up into your pigeon pose. And this time, we're going to uncross the knee. Take a windshield wiper from left to right. And we'll set back up for pigeon on our opposite side. But this time, we will go to our full pigeon on our back. And go ahead and hug the knee into the chest. Hug it in. Go ahead and breathe. Keep breathing right here. Maybe you hug the shin. Feel that stretch along the hip. Take one more full cycle of breath. Again, you can hug the back of the thigh, whatever's comfortable to you. On that exhale, lower down. Uncross the leg. Cross over the opposite leg. And again, pigeon on the opposite side. Thread the hands through. Hold on to the back of the thigh. If you're feeling extra stretchy, you can always hold on to the calf. To the shin, not the calf. Keep breathing. Maybe bring it in just a little bit more. You can always flex that top foot. Protect your ankle. On that exhale, release it down. Uncross the legs. I want you to step your feet out nice and wide as your mat. And then let the knees fall in towards each other. Taking the pinky toes off of the mat. Just letting those knees come in towards each other. You can always heel toe them out just a little bit more and let them fall in. Whatever's your comfort. The knees don't have to touch. Whatever's comfortable for you. Take one more full cycle of breath. On that exhale, let's go ahead and bring those knees back up and take the soles of the feet to touch. Counter stretch here. Butterfly out those legs. Maybe the feet come forward. Maybe the hands come to the inside of the thighs just to guide those legs down. And then relax the elbows. Relax the shoulders and the chest. Again, the feet can push forward. That's okay. Let your knees relax. And on that exhale, let's gently begin to press into the feet. Take the knees and thighs and close them up like a book. And gently take any posture that feels good to you. Maybe a half happy baby. Where we take one knee, bring it down towards the mat with that knee still bent. Taking that foot all the way down, opening up your chest, open up your hips. I'm going to release that. I'm going to take the opposite foot, taking it down towards the mat. Keep breathing. And on that exhale, let's release it. And lower the legs down if that's comfortable. Maybe you'd like to keep the knees bent just to release that tension off the back. And lower the hands down, palms up or down. As we just relax ourselves in our Savasana pose, our final pose, we made it. Just let your body get comfortable. Let your body surrender. Let your feet feel heavy on the mat. Surrender your ankles. Soften your knees. And let your hips go soft. Uncurling fingers and melting your shoulders into the mat. Unclench your jaw and let your head get heavy. And soften the tension in between your eyes. Come back to the natural rhythm and rise and fall of your chest. We give our bodies and our minds the grace to just be here. Letting all the distractions begin to gently melt away. And then together, we're going to take another 2 breaths of silence and stillness. And as gently as we begin to come in, we're going to come out by inviting movement and awareness into our body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Hug one knee at a time in towards your chest. Gently rolling over to one comfortable side. Cradle your head. And then gently use that top hand to push yourself up into any comfortable seat. Taking your hands to heart center and your thumbs to your chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up for you. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want you to take this energy, this grace with you off the mat and share with others, because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff. I wish you a great, great day. Can't wait to practice with you again. Namaste. Alrighty. Woo! Now, how was that practice? Because we did a slow flow, and that was really, really slow, but really, really intense. So I was like dripping sweat at one point. So I would love to hear how it went for you. So I'm going to go ahead and first start with the comments, because I see we got some more people that joined in. All right, I see we got Vanessa. Hello, good morning. We got Jackie, Grand Rising. Hope you are well. Oh, we got Michael. Hello, good morning. Let's have a good class. I hope we had a good class. I hope that we did. All right. Oh, we got Flo. Hello. I hope that you are doing well. I am just rooting for you and rooting for you. I know that you are going to just rock this. So I am rooting for you. But, you know, I hope that you are doing so well. Fan, please. Okay, you know what? I hope you had that fan. I hope you had that fan handy to my moderator. All right. Awesome. Great opening for my body. I'm so glad that you were able to get through the class. What's Vanessa talking about? All right. Peace, sis. Loved it. Thank you. Yes, I hope that you enjoyed it. Tamisha said, namaste. The slow flow was good. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Oh, and I hope that you're enjoying, like, being able to see the comments on the screen. Like, I'm trying here. I'm trying to get some things going. So I hope that you're enjoying just being able to see, you know, your shout outs, right? That's the whole beauty of being able to see this live, because you can see me and I can see your comments. And by that, we see each other, right? So we are in this together. I hope that you enjoy the class. Now, I know I said last week that I wasn't going to be live, but now for real this time, next class is going to be 30 minutes. And then the class after that is going to be 30 minutes. And it's going to be a premiere because I, one, am going to be traveling really quickly, coming back, and then I'm going to be going on the retreat. So the Rest and Restore retreat is going to be on the 10th to the 13th. And I want to be all in on my retreat. So I will not be live because I'm going to be in front of so many beautiful people and I want to be fully present. So the class is going to be right here, but premiere same time, same place. So it'll be a 30-minute option for you. So I hope that you're able to enjoy that 30-minute option. What we got from my moderator here? Saying my hip and I appreciate the flow today. Opened up my hip. I'm so grateful for that. You know, those hips, sometimes we sit so much and those hips really need a workout. So I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that. We're going to turn up the bed just a little bit. And I hope to see you in the premiere next week. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. And I'm going to figure out this Bluetooth because now I got so much Bluetooth in the room that it's probably like, wait a minute. All right. So enjoy your weekend and I'll see ya. I like to dance it out. Have a good one. All right. Have a good one. And I will see you next week for the premiere 30-minute class. Don't forget.